I just like Wally. Yeah, I really like it. And DreamWorks, I mean, Illumination, I gotta go with Despicable Me. I mean, that's actually fun, weird story. Illuminate. People say how Illumination nowadays actually doesn't try as much as they used to. Like, they use, like, when, like, they say how Illumination nowadays only makes movies because they think that they could just make movies and, well, what I'm trying to say is, Illumination apparently makes movies nowadays only to because they'll know they'll make a profit on their movies even if they don't try. uh, anyway, I'm just gonna move on. This person asks, "Ooh, this is a question. What are your three favorite instruments?" Now, number one, saxophone. I really like the way the saxophone sounds. It's really cool how it's like one of the few instruments, or pretty basically the best instrument that can be played for different genres of music. You can play it in rock. Well, it's mostly played in jazz, but you can also play it in rock, orchestra, pop. Uh, well, okay, techno doesn't really count, but yeah, you can play it in anything. Yeah. Oh, number two would be a electric guitar. Of course, come on, you gotta like the way an electric guitar sounds. And number three, an organ. No, not that kind of organ. Yeah, that kind. All right, because it's creepy, and it's well, I can make creepy sounds. It's actually pretty cool. You could use it in a final battle scene. Yeah, actually, remember how I said Ultimate Koopa is my favorite track in Mario 64? Oh, funny. Remember how I made a top 20 video game tracks a while ago? I don't know if I deleted that or not. I need to check, but you remember how it's not on there? That's because I didn't hear it or I didn't listen to it at the time I made that video. Okay. Um yeah, well that song, yeah, it's actually played on an organ, Ultimate Koopa. So yeah, I really like those three instruments just because they sound cool, you know? Anyway, this person asks, "What's the scariest? How many horror movies have you seen, and how many of them scared you?" I've seen Friday the 13th, actually, the first four Friday movies, as well as Jason in Manhattan, Jason in Manhattan, and Freddy vs. Jason. Speaking of Freddy, I've watched. Uh, I've watched okay four Nightmare movies. I've watched the first one, the second one, the third one, and the fifth one. I watched the like the intro to the fifth one, the fourth one. Haven't watched the fourth one, and of course Freddy vs. Jason. And oh yeah, Friday the 13th. I also watched the 2009 reboot thing. So that means I've actually watched like 7 Friday movies out of the 12. Yeah, that's a lot of Friday movies. But anyway, I've also watched The Shining, Doctor Sleep, um, Halloween 1 and 2. Um, I know I've seen more. The Ring. Actually, I watched The Ring like last night. I'm pretty sure I've seen more, but I can't. Oh, I've also watched a little tad bit of The Exorcist, but it was playing on the TV. I didn't go to watch it, so I didn't watch the actual movie because godly, my whole family telling me it's the scariest movie of all time. Probably scared the crap out of me. Anyway, which ones of those scared me the most? Probably. I don't actually know. There none of the. I'm actually really good with horror movies. Like I can't. It's hard for them to. It's kind of hard for horror movies to scare me. But if I had to pick, maybe A Nightmare on Elm Street by a little bit. The scariest movie the movie that scared me the most, but maybe, just maybe, A Nightmare on Elm Street, alright? But just barely. It is just barely scarier than anything else I've ever seen. The Ring, it scared me a couple of times, but the thing is, it was, I don't know why, there was just so many parts where I was expecting there to be a jump scare with some kind of creepy face. Like there was a fridge scene, right? You know that trick they do in horror movies where like they show like the fridge door, they open it, and then when they close it, where the door was, there's someone right there standing there, and then it's a jump scare. It didn't really scare me. The truth was, I actually was always just freaking out, or kind of freaking out because there's a jump scare. My mom and dad think I was freaking out when watching it. I wasn't freaking out that much. The Ring was kind of boring, to be honest, because it was just a bunch of detective stuff. The only spoilers, and probably want to be prepared right now if you have a weak stomach. But the only parts of that movie that scared me were the jump scare with the girl's dead body, and the horse when it gets grinded in the ship, underneath the ship, in the grinder, in the propellers, and the part where the guy electrocutes himself. Those are the only parts that really scared me. And what's weird is there's only one part where the Ring came out. What's creepy is the movie was made by DreamWorks. First off, I didn't know DreamWorks made live action films, and didn't know DreamWorks made horror films like that. So yeah. Well, and Halloween scared me a little bit. Friday the 13th didn't get me that much. Neither did The Shining. Had some creepy moments here and there. I didn't like the old lady scene. That's probably this moment that scared me the most. Also, I watched Salem's Lot, but that's kind of a mini series. I don't know if that counts. Yeah. Moving on to the next question. Have you ever had a crush or talked to them? Yes, I actually have a crush right now, and she goes to school. Man, ooh, maybe I shouldn't say anything, but yeah, she's really pretty. She goes to school with me, and or pretty much. I'm not gonna drop any names. I'm not gonna describe any details because if they are watching my content, I don't want them to know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm scared of anyway. Personally, I have talked to them before, but I kind of shy. And here's the thing, I can talk to a person pretty well, but a normal person pretty well. But when it comes to crushes, shy people have a hard time talking to their crushes because when you have a crush, you're scared of getting rejected, and it's just harder to talk to a crush than it is to talk to anyone, or not really a normal person, but it's harder to talk to a person you have a crush on than pretty much someone else. Yeah, she's nice. It's just yeah, and well, she, I don't know what her thoughts on me are. To personally, I don't want to know what her thoughts on me are because, mm. This person asks, when do you plan on having sex? So here's the thing about having sex. I'll ki- I'll, Here's the thing. I want to kiss a girl after COVID ends. Anytime after that. After COVID ends, anytime after that. Number two, when it comes to making out, there's a difference between making out and having sex. When you make out, you're just kissing them constantly. Or you're just kissing them a lot. Having sex is full on, you know, just a lot of more, much more inappropriate. But yeah, I'll make out when I'm either 14 or 15, and if I really want to, or I'll do it when I'm 15 and maybe 14 if I really want to, and they also really want to. Um, when it comes to having sex, I'm gonna wait for 21. Nope, not 18. I'm waiting for 21. And I want to do it with someone who I trust and someone who I've been with for a while. So, yeah. Um, this person says, since you really like Rosalina, which Mario game in which Mario game is Rosalina your favorite? I'm gonna be real with y'all. In Mario Galaxy, Rosalina wasn't playable, unfortunately, but she had this mysterious goddess type feel. Like she had her own like interesting backstory, and like she was known as the Mother of the Lumas and seemed like a mysterious goddess, and she was really really cool and kind of sweet here and there. And Galaxy 2 kind of followed the same thing, except for I haven't played Galaxy 2, but hasn't, she while she's not in that game much, she still got some mysterious feeling to her. But it was, and she appeared in Mario Kart Wii as just a playable character to unlock and all that. Problem, Mario and well, Galaxy 2 didn't handle her story well, her storyline very well, because she was just there, made one cameo, and then left. And that's the thing. In Galaxy is the only time we're ever really this character story is ever really brought up. Like you'll see in a lot of things of people saying how in Galaxy she's known as this mysterious goddess with an interesting backstory. But now she's just known as a, the one that the Mario waifu who is in every Mario game, in Super Mario Party, Mario Kart, Mario, I don't know, sports, Mario. I don't. It's just Smash Bros. I can't stand it. What? And that's the thing. One reason why Galaxy is my favorite game of all time is because Mario Galaxy actually tries and succeeds in having a good story. While every Mario game, every Mario game with Rosalina's in doesn't have a story. 3D World, she's playable, no story. She's just playable. Galaxy 2, there for a little bit, never seen again. Well, not actually, but you know what I. She's just I feel like in Galaxy, here's the thing. While she's not playable in Galaxy, she has easily the best character arc in Galaxy. She's a little girl who who went to look for a little Star Child's ma. She became the ma of all the Star Children. I just I really wish that in Galaxy 2 they had probably expanded more on her character. But nope, what do? We get introduced to Starship Mario. And maybe Galaxy 2 would have. Actually, I haven't even played it, so I couldn't even judge it to be better than the original. Okay. Moving on. Yeah. You claim Mario Galaxy is your favorite game of all time. It is. If it is, then why haven't you played the sequel? If you love that game so much, you would surely. Okay, I have a good excuse. I can't play it, even if I wanted to. See, in order to play Galaxy 2, you need something you can play it on. I used to own a Wii, which is how I played Mario Galaxy, but I never played Galaxy 2. But I didn't play Galaxy 2. And also, Galaxy, guess what? Is yeah, I just played Galaxy. But my Wii stopped working. And also, wait, I'm trying to think. Not my GameCube. And I don't own a Wii U. And what's weird is the Nintendo Switch's eShop isn't compatible with older console games. Okay, I understand the Switch has a huge catalog, but like it's not that hard to put older games into your console. I'm hoping with the next Nintendo console, like not like in the Nintendo Switch family, as in like beyond the Nintendo Switch, that we get something uh really cool. I don't know, maybe the next console can have an eShop that goes to older games and older consoles. Is it that hard? Not really. But back onto the question, I can't play Galaxy 2. I can only play Galaxy because Nintendo ported it in 3D All Stars. Hmm. Not a cute look on Nintendo's side. Hmm. Hi, kitty. Um. Anyway, I'm just gonna move on. Yeah, I just can't. I don't have the ability to play it. This person says, thoughts on the new Super Mario Bros. Series. On their own, the new Super Mario Bros. Games are okay, but when you really think about it, a lot of people tend to say that the new Super Mario Bros. Games are their least favorite Mario games. Like, I'm not even joking. There's people who say new Super Mario Bros. Games are worse than Hotel Mario or Mario's educational games. And to say that they're that bad that they're worse than see, the new Super Mario Bros. Games aren't bad on their own. On their own, the games are either range from decent to pretty good. Really good. But the thing that people hate about the franchise is New Super Mario Bros. On the DS came out. It was a pretty fun game. New Super Mario Bros. Wii came out. Again, pretty fun. But New Super Mario Bros. 2 kind of marked the downward spiral of the franchise, and people noticed that the game, all three of the games, were remotely not very different. Like they all had a very similar gimmicks. And then New Super Mario Bros. U came out, Luigi U, and then New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. And at that point, people realized these games are not innovative. They're not. See, that's the thing that people hate about the games. They're not innovative and they don't do anything to be new. And some of them actually turn out to be boring. Like, they just. The only difference is they're basically new level designs and stuff. Some people say that they're the worst Mario games, and some people say that it's worse than Hotel Mario and Mario's educational games, or even Mario's Time Machine, Mario's Missing, all of those trash games. Now, here's the thing: on their own, the New Super Mario Bros. Games are far from the worst. But if you include the fact that they're all supposed to be innovative, yeah, nah. To be honest, Nintendo could revive the series by just putting out a New Super Mario Bros. Game, not call it New Super Mario Bros., but say it's a New Super Mario Bros. Game, and make it innovative. Add new enemies, add new power ups, add new gimmicks, add new, basically, almost everything. And yeah, and then boom, you've got yourself an actual good, and then boom, you actually got yourself a good New Super Mario Bros. Game. But my thoughts on the theories on the series, it's it's okay. I've actually played every game in the series. New Super Mario Bros. Wii was the first one I played. I played it on my Wii, but I lost my Wii, so I can't play that one. I have New Super Mario Bros. On the DS because I can actually play it on my 3DS. New Super Mario Bros. 2, and New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. That should count because it's basically New Super Mario Bros. U and more. Okay. Got a little bit of time. I'm just gonna go through a couple of more questions. Is she? A lot of these questions are Mario based, but when I sent out that poll one time, I said you should and try to ask Mario related questions. See, the thing about my channel is I'm trying to keep it more Mario related, so I don't. But I can have other questions here and there. thoughts on the Shrek franchise. I've only watched 1 and 2. Well, I've actually watched all of the movies, but I don't remember 3 and 4. I still need to watch those two. I don't know if I should watch 3 though, because that one cost money, and let's just say 3 is kind of sucky. You know, I'm kind of mad that I was born the same year as the worst Shrek movie. But hey, at least I was also born the same year as the best video game ever, and one of Pixar's best movies, so I can't really go wrong with that. Anyway, this person asks, "What's your favorite year of What's your favorite year?" I don't really have a favorite year. I mean, I guess you could say 2019. I don't even know really, because frankly, I don't remember all the years, and they all just seem very it's hard really, because 2020 and 2021, far from the best. Like, okay, 2020 is worse than likely going to be most likely going to have been worse than 2021, but that's only because 2021 is going to have had a little less, or not a little less, like less time with COVID than 2020, but you know. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. Yeah, sure. Thank you, bud, for releasing the dirtiest gases on this planet. Um, um, hold on just a second. This person actually has a would you rather question. This person says, would you rather have telekinesis, the power to, and very strong telekinesis, able to lift 10 tons, or have telepathy, the power to control anything's mind or read their minds? Or teleportation, you can teleport, 10 you can teleport, wait, no, not 10, you can teleport 2 miles, and you have to wait an hour before to be able to use it. Okay, no, 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 and no. Teleporting 2 miles, and I'm only able to use it every hour. Are you serious? I'm pretty sure I could make it a mile in less than an hour if I take my bike, or if I jog the whole most of the way, or the whole way, or whatever. Yeah, I'm easily making it less than an hour. No way, no how, no bull crap. But the telekinesis and telepathy, reading someone's mind is kind of weird, because you could be reading their mind if you want to know what people think of you, and they think, like, you know, have a crush, right? If I had a crush who hated me, not saying they do, because I'm pretty sure they don't. I don't think she hates me. She does, no, no. Okay, I've talked to her before, and she's nice. She's nice, and she's really sweet. So I really highly doubt she hates me. But if I had a crush who did, and I read her mind, I'm not saying I would, but just saying it. It'd probably be weird if she hated me, and I'd probably be like, oh, she hated, that's what she thinks of me. You know, it's just like stuff. And being able to control any animal is cool, but what am I gonna do really with that? Like I don't like. What am I gonna do? Control an elephant and force this elephant to fight a rhino? I'm not gonna do that. What am I gonna do with it if I can I'm not doing nothing, man. It's like I can, or I guess I could control this person to do this, but like, then it says, actually, something I didn't read out loud. You can only control an animal for 10 minutes, and you can only use this once an hour. Actually, use it once an hour. Telekinesis. You can you can use your telekinesis for a minute, and then you have to wait an hour before. So basically, when I start using my telekinesis, I have it. I can use it for a minute, for a full on 5 minutes, and then I have to wait an hour before I can use it again. Now, lifting 10 tons? uh, what? You really asked me that? Of course I want to. Of course I want the telekinesis. Are you serious? 10 tons? That's unlimited power. I could do it. That's like lifting a whole train. I'm pretty sure not even 11 from Stranger Things is that powerful. Like she's lifted train carts which weigh what, like 5 tons, 4 tons. Okay, maybe 10 tons, but like nah. I basically got 11 power by that point, so I go for telekinesis. I gotta go to bed soon, so I'm gonna try and make the next few questions quick. Who do you think would win? Who do you think would win in a fight, Michael Myers or Johnny from The Shining? Okay, Michael Myers, while not as strong as Jason Voorhees, is still very strong, and Johnny is. This is kind of a Freddy versus Jason kind of situation, because Freddy is slimmer, smaller, and physically weaker than Jason, but has magical powers and is obnoxiously tough. Kind of same situation here, except for they're both weaker. Like in this situation, Michael would be Jason, and Johnny would be Freddy, even though they're both weaker than Jason and Freddy. But whatever. Michael, but the thing is, Michael, while not as strong as Jason, is kind of weaker than Jason. So yeah, and but the thing about Johnny, Freddy, right, while he was in the real world, is still kind of magical. Like he's got his glove of 4 blades, and then he's also capable of getting his arms ripped off and living in the real world. Johnny, and remember, Michael can take hits from sword and all that. Freaking Johnny is like, he's just a normal human at the end of the day. He died of, well, spoilers for The Shining, he died of freezing. And he could barely fight his own wife. His wife freaking was able to knock him out with a bat and had it give him trouble by slashing his hand. And here's the thing: well, Michael wouldn't take any of that very lightly, unless Johnny is able to land a headshot and decapitate Michael. Unless he's able to do that as fast as quickly, or chop off one of Michael's arms. Even if he does that, Michael could still come. Michael is still probably going to be alive, and he might not even if he nails Michael in the neck, it's probably not going to cut off Michael's head as a whole. Not to mention, Johnny would probably just slash Michael, and then Michael would probably just go in with a kitchen knife stab. And if Michael gets a hold of Johnny, Johnny's done for. Just there's no getting out of death for Johnny. Yeah, so yeah, and you know what? I'll answer one more. Well, actually, Johnny could probably put up a little bit of a fight against Michael, but then again, you realize Michael has fought a lot of regular humans before. Johnny is just a regular human. So if he's gonna so the chances of him winning against Michael are basically the same chances as anyone else beating Michael. Um he could do some damage here and there with his axe, maybe decapitate Michael, which would take him out temporarily, but he'd come back and then the next thing you know, Johnny's dead. Also, Michael is actually really smart, so because he can hide and then sneak attack Johnny, and then it's all over. Anyway, let's finish this off with the last question. Do you like Bowser's Fury? Also, what is your favorite boss fight in any Mario game? Yes, really like Bowser's Fury. Some people actually like Bowser's Fury, like just that side game alone, more than Odyssey. I feel like that's how a lot of people are though. When like a new Mario game comes out, and then that's like the most highest. That's the highest praised Mario game until like people realize, okay, this isn't as good as I first said. Anyway, but yeah. Also, my favorite boss fight is actually the Fury battle. against Bowser and Bowser's Fury. Some people say how Fury Bowser is kind of like Boom Boom and Pom Pom, in which he's attacking you constantly, and you just have to wait for him to unleash a weak spot, and then you attack him. That's how every Bowser boss fight works. He does something, and then you use that to your advantage and hit him. So, and I love Godzilla movies. It's just there you go. I have an excuse. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. Imagine if they actually did make a movie called Michael versus Johnny or yeah, Michael versus Johnny. I don't know how they'd make that work he's because Johnny is dead and Michael has not been seen yet, but like who knows, maybe they could find a way to resurrect Johnny in a movie and then next thing you know you have Michael and Johnny fighting each other and then all right, well that's it people. See you next time.